Hey guys, Furum here, and today I will be testing the previous gen Toyota Supra and Forza Horizon 4 as my final FH4 video. I will be testing the new Supra and Forza Horizon 5 as my first video in that game. The two tunes I'm using are an all-wheel drive one by Ardno and a rear-wheel drive one by ESV Suaman. Also, I'd like to give a shout out to Meaty Potato for the really awesome decal. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already, and be sure to check out my Furum Clips channel, as well as my Purple Team Discord. The links to those will be in the description, and I hope you enjoy these races. I want to use this video to sort of talk about my experience with Forza Horizon 4 in a way, since it will be my final video about the game for the foreseeable future, unless there's some car I really want to test here that is not available in Forza Horizon 5. And so it'll kind of be like an end of a Forza chapter on my channel and the beginning of a new one in a way. So I got Forza Horizon 4 in, I think, Christmas of 2018 as a Christmas present actually, which is why I have the Deluxe Edition instead of the Ultimate Edition, and why I had to buy the expansion and VIP Pass and all that stuff later and everything. But that was where I originally got the game. This was actually after Asphalt 9 released, which is kind of crazy to think about. Asphalt 9 is older than Forza Horizon 4. Let that sink in for a second. I always played Forza Horizon 4 as a relatively casual game, being something on the side to Asphalt 9, which was my main game that, I tried really hard and tried to get all the cars and all that stuff, and it was that way for the longest time. My very first video about Forza Horizon 4 was an April Fool's video, actually, where I was playing in the Shelby GT350 inside of Asphalt 9, and then I did the transition into Forza Horizon 4 and, pretended that it was a secret in Asphalt 9. Sorry if I just spoiled that video and you haven't seen it yet, but I assume that a lot of you who've been with the channel for a while have probably seen that at some point. I made my very first multiplayer video in Forza Horizon 4 a few days later about the Bugatti Chiron, actually, and that video actually did better than my Asphalt 9 ones at the time, which is not something I expected, but because of that, I started making more Forza Horizon 4 videos, and here Ardno and Meaty both do 360s. Yeah, those are always some of the best parts of these videos. But anyways, I started making Forza Horizon 4 content every couple weeks for a few months or so. And then toward the end of 2019, I got bored with the game and I kind of stopped making videos. One of the last Forza Horizon 4 videos I made that year of an actual car was in August. In December, I made a video about the Eliminator, and then throughout the entire first part of 2020, I did not make much Forza content at all. It was only in December of 2020, as we have another 360 in Forza Horizon 4, that I actually made another, return to Forza Horizon 4 video, which was testing the Jesko in the Super 7, because the Super 7 was something really new and cool that I wanted to play in the game, and I wanted to make a video about it, and I think making that video instilled in me a new appreciation for the game, and after that, and it's been almost a year since that point, I've been pretty consistently putting out Forza content every couple of weeks. Also, I think it was near the end of last year that Asphalt 9 really started going downhill, and I began to lose a bit of motivation in that game, and I wanted something else, some other output that I could just drive, have fun, not worry about stuff, and just make casual videos. And that is exactly what Forza Horizon 4 did for me, and I think, honestly, it helped a lot. Whenever I was frustrated with Asphalt 9, I'd hop in Forza, I'd play some races, I'd have some fun with the community on every other Saturday usually, and it always provided kind of a nice, a break, something different, to kind of keep my channel's content fresh in a way. At least that's how I've thought of it. I know my Forza content doesn't get as many views and not as many of my subscribers watch them as my Asphalt content, because that's what most of you guys are here for. But a small yet really dedicated community of Forza Horizon players has sprung up inside of Purple Team in the last year or so, and I have a ton of fun playing with them, and I really enjoy making these videos. Now, Forza Horizon 5, I'm planning to pretty much do the same thing. I'm planning to keep making car reviews, hit the cars that we didn't get to in Forza Horizon 4, and just generally continue the fun. I plan to upload a Forza Horizon 4 video every other week like I've been doing for Forza Horizon 4 with only a few exceptions over the past year, and then streaming Asphalt 9 in the off weeks of those. I might try to stream some Forza Horizon 5. I actually tried this past weekend, but it did not work due to some really strange something on my computer that requires me to, for whatever reason, restart my computer before recording any Forza game, or else the recording will lag like crazy. The game won't. Like, the game just is fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with the game itself. The recording just does that, and I'm not entirely sure why, but restarting my computer always fixes it. So what I'm going to try to do, and by the way, that's what happened on the stream too. I opened Forza and the stream just started lagging like crazy. So I don't know if it's something with OBS or some other process that's running. But anyway, next stream that I do, I'm probably going to try to restart my computer beforehand and see if we can play some Forza Horizon 5 in the stream, because I think that would be quite a lot of fun. But all of that is to say, like, Asphalt 9 is still going to be my main content because, again, that's what most of people are here for. You want to hear about the new updates, you want to see all the new cars, and I am going to do my best to continue to bring that to you for as long as I possibly can. Now, I've spoken in previous videos about it's become extremely difficult to actually get the new cars and stuff, but the good thing is Gameloft still is doing all of the max free try seasons and related things like that, like the max free try events that we get, or that I get as being part of the influencer program, so I can continue to bring insights on all the new cars, and I think continue to be able to make good content about the game until it becomes truly unplayable, which honestly I don't really think it will. I think there will still be a level of playability for a long time. I mean, even in Asphalt 8, where you cannot really get tokens anymore, and almost all the new cars are truly pay to win, like you have to buy the premium pass with real money or whatever to get the festivals, you can still play in some of the old cars in multiplayer and had fun with that and stuff. I'm kind of expecting Asphalt 9 to get to that point eventually. I wouldn't want it to, but the way things are going, it's honestly more likely than not happening. But I'm still going to keep playing with it. And speaking of Asphalt, one other thing that I do want to do is to make a Max Pro video of my Tria Nemesis in Asphalt 8. That has been something that I said I would do like 4 years ago or something. It's been so long. I'm so close. I only have 2 exhausts left on the car. So if anything, my motivation to keep playing Asphalt 8 at least a little bit is to max pro the Tria Nemesis, because it's really good now. It got a buff, and it's an amazing car at this point too, which is even better because it didn't used to be good, so maybe it's good that I waited so long to make a video about it. In any case, I do still want to do that, but Asphalt 9 is going to keep being the primary content on my channel. People ask me about Asphalt 10. If Asphalt 10 comes out, I'm obviously going to play it, just because I still consider the Asphalt franchise to be some of the most fun that I have in games in general. Forza, I must say though, is certainly closing the gap with the new Forza Horizon 5 game, but I don't know, there's just something about it that stops me from getting quite as invested in it, I guess, to be really try-hard about it as I have done in Asphalt games in the past. I think because it is meant to be more of a casual game, and, you know, I would actually prefer to keep it that way so I can just have fun with it for the coming years and continue to make content. So hopefully that gives a good idea of where my channel is headed in the near future, and I guess in the far future as well. I don't really plan to change up my content a whole lot on this channel. I might make new channels for vastly different kinds of content like I did with Furum Clips to post really short videos, but this channel will probably stay pretty much the same for a long time. And now it's time for me to give my general review about this car. It's certainly not the best in this class, but the all-wheel drive tune I used in the first 2 races and the rear-wheel drive tune I used in the last 2 races certainly allowed me to get some pretty good finishes. Thank you all so much for watching. Please like the video if you have enjoyed, and consider subscribing for more Asphalt, Forza, and other games content. And I will see you in my next video. Goodbye!